Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We are on to episode, I haven't actually checked, episode 10 of season 5. So, that last episode, we've lost Beth, now we've lost Tyrese. All in one fell swoop. And it was, the way that episode was put together was very different. I haven't had time to check all the comments and everything yet because I asked you guys to let me know if it was shot by someone else or produced by someone else. It just had a very different feel to it. It was more, I don't know what word to use, artistic? But it barely gave us chance to get over Beth. And it was hardly mentioned at all in the episode. It was all concentrating on Tyrese coming to terms, getting ready to move on. And I guess we're on the road with our survivors, supposedly heading towards Washington DC still. So let's go find out if that's exactly what's in store for us next. If you do want to watch any of these episodes in full length, by the way, they are available over on Patreon. And if you haven't already subscribed, and we're already on season 5 of The Walking Dead, go hit that button down there and we'll carry on with episode 10. How many series do you get where you get 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes into an episode without a single piece of dialogue? The hell's that? I mean, can things get any more desperate and down?
Been a day and a half. They didn't find any either. How much longer we got? 60 miles.
60 miles?
I wasn't talking about that.
No, she means before you.
We're out, just like the other one.
So we walk.
I mean, the further on we go, the more scarce things are going to get, aren't they? Especially when you're in the outskirts like this.
We'll get him when it's best. High ground, something like that. It's been 3 weeks since Atlanta. I know you lost something back there.
In 3 weeks.
She's hungry.
He doesn't want to talk about it. I don't blame him.
She's okay. It's gonna rain sooner or later. I'm gonna head out.
Tell us when we're looking for water.
What is it?
I think it's used to play music. It's broken.
If you ever want to talk about your father or about Beth,
Please stop.
Yeah. See, this is what gets me with religious, like priests and everything. You're like, if people want it, they'll come to you. Don't push it on them.
We can take them. Looks right. We barely have anything left. I think she saved my life. She saved your life too, right?
Naturally, she did.
I'm not dead. That's what you said. I know you. You have to let yourself feel it.
Dawes lost his brother, and then Beth. Everybody is
You will.
in this place, in this forever-ending nightmare of pushing on. Doesn't last, and people come and take it away. Because you can't rest while they're on your tail. Doesn't it? Come on, stop trying to prove something.
Stay in line. Flank her.
Why are you doing this? It was working fine the way it was working.
I told you to stop.
Yeah, that was stupid. That one nearly had Rick's arm. What have we got here? You never know what you're going to come across, do you?
Way out in the woods. Circle back.
I mean, it's all new territory. Does the car work? Oh no. Why is it focusing on the trunk? What's in here? Perfect. Is that whoever's family it was? They were thinking they could save them, or was that somebody who was kidnapped? I don't know.
There's one in there.
People are losing their shit here.
And I shut it and it's still in there.
Keys just got trapped.
I truly do not know if things can get worse.
Oh, they can. Never say that. What's that? Yeah. I'm not saying anything else, Sasha. But see... Oh, man. They didn't turn to cannibalism. Yeah, I think it's time you took that off, to be honest. Whatever it is you actually did. Because we still don't have enough details around it.
I don't know if I want to fight it anymore.
You do. You do. That's who you are. We fought to be here.
Yeah, but...
We have to keep fighting.
I understand that. And we went through this with Beth way back at the farm. Don't know if you can carry on fighting it. Don't know if you want to be in this world anymore. Whether the continuous, monotonous struggle, you know, it's not how the world was, where it is, you know, every day's the same and you do the same thing and life in general is boring. This isn't, but on a whole different context and level. But every single person has their breaking point and their... It's in their own character and their own psyche as to how many things can happen before they reach that breaking point. Some people can go further than they thought they ever would. Others don't go as far when they feel as though they're a strong person. There is no way to tell. Each one of us is different. None of us could say where we would be in this situation. Would we still be here with this group if this was one of us? Would we have struggled on this far? Would we have given up? Everybody, more or less everybody I can think of here has lost. But so is the whole world. And it's... I don't know, it's a very hard mental struggle to see the good and be optimistic. Because this world that they're in is horrific and brutal, and there are no absolutes. There's no even when there's a good day, you know it's going to be followed by a bad one, even if it's not the day after. It's coming, because you're not... I think what it is more than anything is forgetting the fact that the world, you know, that the world's gone and society's gone. You are no longer in control of what the hell happens. You think you are, but you're not. Wow. Everything that's not naturally produced by nature is becoming a limited resource. Alright.
What else are we gonna do?
Not this. We don't know who left it.
No.
That's a trap. We already happen to be in it. But I, for one, would like to think it is indeed from a friend.
If it isn't,
Or fresh
there's
water.
something in it.
Nothing else.
Eugene, what are you doing, dude?
Quality assurance.
That was a bit stupid. I mean, is it a person? Is it a group? Here comes your rain. Right, now you can fill that bottle up.
I'm sorry, my lord. Everybody, get the bags. Anything you can find.
Yeah, anything to collect it.
Come on.
Wow, that's a hell of a storm coming in too. We do still need shelter. Problem being, somebody's in the area. At least one person. Great. Maggie's in the dark place, and Daryl's in the dark place right now.
He's gonna be okay. He bounces back more than any of us do.
Growing up's getting used to the world. This is easier for them.
It is.
This isn't the world. This isn't it.
It's reality until we see otherwise. This is what we have to live with. I asked my grandpa once if he ever killed any Germans in the war. He said that was grown-up stuff. So I asked if the Germans ever tried to kill him. But he got real quiet. He said he was dead the minute he stepped into enemy territory. Every day he woke up, told himself, rest in peace, now get up and go to war. And that's the trick of it, I think. We tell ourselves
That you're dead.
that we are the walking dead.
And there's our word. Is that the first time it's actually been used? I think it is. I have to admit.
Lay down.
No, I have to admit I'm with Rick on this. Point and term and an aspect and way of viewing it. You are the Walking Dead. I never thought, oh crap, wonderful, I never thought any of our characters would actually come out with the name of the show. How did they get a beeline for this place? Is it me? It's like, that's severe strong wind outside. You know, it's like strong wind, anything that's not pinned down. Damn, that was loud.
You should get some sleep.
You're both grieving. That's nature's way of taking care of things. There's one up in the fucking tree. I think nature just did you a favour. Right, now for those of you who are optimistic, religious, think there are signs in things, whatever you want to call it, that's nature's way of going, don't give up. They were all at your door then, and you were all weary and tired and at the brink, and he's just took care of all of them for you. It gave you the rain and the water that you needed and washed all of them away.
Hey. Hi.
Now,
Oh,
are you the guy with the water?
didn't mean to interrupt. My name is Aaron. I'm a friend.
Nice hair, clean clothes, nothing torn,
I'd like to talk to the person in charge.
clean hands.
Rick, right?
Oh Christ.
How do you know? Why?
There we go again. They've been watching.
I have good news.
Seriously. End. Okay guys, episode 10. that's as close as I feel we've come to what would some people would class as a filler episode. Nothing major happened. No storyline really moved on. No one was killed. No massive changes. But episodes like this are needed in a TV show. You don't have time to do this in a movie. It's a quick scene of someone being in the position that Daryl and Sasha and Maggie are in. And then they have to move on. We got to see our whole group here. Those three in particular, those three are focused on. As to the human flaws and the opposite of how far you can go, how far you can take it, how with unsurmountable odds you keep going, you keep fighting. And I don't mean physically fighting, I mean the will to fight, to continue, to carry on, to carry on breathing, to wake up that next day. Precisely as the little story that Rick's just given us from him being a kid talking to his grandfather about the war. And I don't know whether it's been used in the show before, but I do like that Rick came out with that. For now, we are the Walking Dead. We have to assume that role the same way as his grandfather did. And then come out of it the other side. Now then, we went right through the entire episode before we found out where the hell this walk came from and where From a Friend letter came from. And it's this dude. What did he say his name was? Aaron, was it? I mean, straight away picking up, you have to pick up on these things very quickly, and all of our group have got used to doing this, Rick in particular, analyse the situation. He is a former cop. He got the lowdown on that at Terminus the minute they turned up, remember? He was already spotting things to lead him to realise that something's not right here. Now, this guy is well-spoken, clean clothes, non-ripped clothes, very clean hands, doesn't appear to be carrying any weapons, although he has got a backpack, so you don't know. I've got good news. Like in movies and TV shows when people really go out their way to tell you that they're the good guys? Yeah. It's usually the opposite, isn't it? So, good news is more than likely bad news. However, we as the viewer are supposed to have to be optimistic with it, because obviously our group are going to be the opposite and very cautious and very careful. Because how many times have we heard this? Terminus. So your salvation awaits, blah, blah, blah. Woodbury. Somewhere secure and safe. We know how this goes, right? I think I'm just going to leave it there and come back with the next episode, because this is my first of the two for the week. So they're 60 miles from DC, and now we've come across this guy. And I'm expecting we're going to find out a bit more about it in the next episode, please do join me for that. Best way to do that is to make sure that you subscribe to the channel, that way you don't miss when any videos are released. All of the videos are available over on Patreon in full length if you want to watch them over there. Link will be in the description. As always, I'm about to go watch the next episode. I don't have to wait. You guys will probably get it a day or two later. So until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. These episodes in particular, when it is a lot of dead air and just very people talking very quietly, I do sometimes have issues editing the soundtrack for the show and the dialogue, and I have to boost a lot of the audio. So if there are a couple of portions where if it gets a little bit loud, it seems to be over me, I have to completely rebalance everything. So all I'm letting you know is sometimes if it sounds like a couple of portions are really, really quiet, they are really, really quiet on the original source material. I'm having to boost them. Right then, okay. Something to nothing, but there you go. I will see you for episode 11 next. Take care.
door.